Time now to check in with ABC 7 Culinary Director Judi Gallagher, who joins us today from one of Sarasota's original Italian markets and delis, Casa Italia.
Welcome to Casa Italia. I have loved this little gem on Constitution for so long, and now we get to bring it to you on our show to show you everything that we feature. And yep, the phone's gonna ring off the hook because there's so many takeout orders and people are getting ready for the weekend. This is the quintessential Italian market, but so much more because they offer Indian food one day a week and they have cooking classes, a great variety of small vineyard wines from all over Italy and champagnes. You're gonna dive into some great prosciuttos and cheeses and yes, Indian dishes. It's gonna be a flavorful day, and trust me, this is gonna be one of your go-to markets. So stay with me throughout the hour as we come to you from Casa Italia on Constitution here in Sarasota. I want you to meet Raj, one of the owners. Raj, I'm so happy to be with you today.
Pleasure to meet you, and thanks for coming by.
I can't believe it's been 15 years since I first met you and you took over Casa Italia. Tell us what brought you to this point where you decided to buy it and what you've done to expand it.
Well, we lived in England, as you know, and we wanted to move to Florida. We looked at a number of businesses, and this one we felt was just right for us. We both like food, I like wine, and this was just a match made in heaven. And so we bought it from the previous owners, Nanette and Giuseppe Galoni, and they'd been running it for 17 years. So now we're in our 33rd year here.
It's pretty incredible, and around the holidays, my husband comes with the full list of specialty cheeses and olives and things like that. You also offer Indian cuisine. Let's talk about that.
That was as a result of requests by our customers. They pestered my wife to try some of her Indian food, and eventually she said, all right, I'll try it once and we'll see how it goes. And it sold out within 2 or 3 hours.
Amazing.
And people were calling back to see if there was more, and there wasn't. And that's how we started, and now we do it every Friday, 4 Indian dishes. And we have a list of people who call ahead of time and reserve, because there are times when it's sold out.
Please put me on that list. Now, you also feature wine tastings. You'll have a new one coming up.
Yes, indeed. We have, during the winter, we do wine tastings once a month on the second Friday of the month. But during summer, when there's less people, we do them on a Saturday afternoon. And we have actually one coming up tomorrow on the 8th. And we'll be featuring 4 wines from Italy. And it's from about 11:30 to 2:30.
And is there a charge for that?
For the summer ones, there's no charge. But for the ones in winter, we charge $10. And we put out a whole table full of antipasto items from our store. So not only to get people to taste the wine, but they get to taste some of these beautiful things that we have here.
It's wonderful. Now, I have to talk about the olive selection alone. How many varieties do you have that are marinating over there? My husband, this is a kid in a candy store here.
We have at least 12 that we make ourselves, so the different types. And then we have about another 15 or so just in brine. So there's a lot of olives.
And you're going to see a lot more in just a few minutes when we get to the food at hand. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now it's Nita's turn to share with us the beautiful cuisine that you've prepared today. And Nita, let's start with this dish right here.
Okay, we do a variety of homemade fresh food. And these are some of our more popular dishes. This is called chicken puttanesca. So fresh sliced chicken breast, sauteed, and then put in a homemade sauce with olives and capers and cherry tomatoes, really popular. And then we do meatballs, which are one of our most popular items. So we try to always have them there.
That's right. And when you're known for your meatballs, that's pretty impressive. What do you think makes your meatballs so delicious? What type of meats you're using?
We're actually just using ground beef. Like some people add veal and pork. We don't. We just do use ground beef. It's a lot of love that we put in there.
And you can really taste that for sure. Now, I know I am just such a prosciutto fan, and there are people that drive from St. Pete and Longboat Key just to buy some of these meats. Let's get a description of the display.
Okay, we have 3 different prosciuttos from Europe. San Daniele prosciutto from Italy, Parma from Italy, and we also have Jamon Serrano from Spain, which is kind of hard to find. We have like everything big, which we slice to order.
Fabulous.
which is wonderful. And we, over the 15 years, we have learned the art of slicing.
Which
So
it
people
really
love
is
it. I mean,
unique,
how you
right?
slice makes a
Exactly.
difference.
It really does.
Yes,
And cheeses. I mean, that's my baby. I love a cheese course.
we have some wonderful artisanal cheeses. Here we have aged sheep's milk cheese from Sardinia, the Gorgonzola Dolce Latte, and Taleggio, and Rasquera from Piemonte. These are like some of our customers' favorite and our favorites as well. So people love
I
those.
love it. And over here, the infamous olives.
Olives we are famous for. Those are Castelvetrano olives, the bright green ones from Sicily. And in the middle is our like most popular olive. It's a homemade mix called Casa Italia Special. We do something very special. We crack each olive by hand, the old-fashioned way, which it
Really?
is hard to see many other people doing that. And the other ones are Bella di Cerignola, beautiful combination of colors.
And now, the infamous curry.
Yes, we got into doing Indian foods every Friday, which has become a very popular day for us, and people wait for Indian Food Friday. This is a beautiful chicken curry in a coconut milk sauce and with basmati rice. This is curry chicken salad, which is in England called coronation chicken salad. And this is like a British version of
Must be
curry
the
chicken
queen's dish, I'm
absolutely
sure.
with the mango chutney and everything in it.
And last but certainly not least, the marinated vegetables.
These are all our imported goodies. They come from Italy. The long artichoke is famous from Rome. It's called Roman style artichoke. These are grilled artichokes, grilled eggplant, grilled onions, and also grilled olives, which are rare thing to have.
Very rare. So you've done such a great display and description of so many things that you have to offer. So now you know why, since we've moved down, I've been a big fan of Casa Italia. Stay with me. I'm coming back for a little espresso and dessert and to wrap it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been a lovely visit here at Casa Italia, and I'm finishing up with what I think is the quintessential Italian way to have your dessert. I have some biscotti, I have some Vinsanto. You can dip your biscotti into that as you sip it, or of course a classic espresso, and some wonderful cheeses. Now to me, that's what I'm talking about. Remember Casa Italia, Indian cuisine every Friday. You can book your own private cooking classes, variety of wines and olive oils and prosciuttos and cheeses and marinated vegetables and frozen pastas that you're just gonna love. So while I dip my biscotti and say buongiorno to all of you, I'm gonna send it back in good taste. Have a delicious weekend. I know I'm going to.